Welcome or welcome back. I'm actually kind of ready for this one. Not, any more ready than normal, but I mean, I'm not like stressing out because I haven't done what I needed to do to get prepared for it. So I hope everybody's doing well today. I do know that this is a impromptu live stream. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Mary. It's good to see you very much. Okay, let me do that. All right, so here we go. Yep, happy Thursday, Mary. It's good to see you. Happy Mary. Oh, Wynette. Hi, Wynette. I haven't seen you in a while either. Yay. I've been going live at very odd times lately. Amira. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long, Amira. I'm so happy to see you here. Yay. Yay, Amira's in the house. I've been going live at really weird times lately, so it's been, people haven't been able to go live with me, and it's been a lot of stress, and there's been a lot of other things going on. But look what I found. I finally found it again. Yay! Amira says she's happy to see me too. Yay! That's so cool. So I know that Doris can't be here because Doris is working. We had a little chat earlier this morning, and so I know that she's not going to be here. What did I do with all of the plates? I had all the plates. They're there. It's like I walked back here with all of the plates. So this is a live stream to talk about what's going on for moving, the new things that are going on my channel, things that I want to try, things that I want to do. And one of them is talking about the, yay! Mary says, happy to be here. Happy to see you too. I was hoping you went live last night. I was fully prepared. Oh my gosh, Amira, and I didn't go live. No. Oh. It was yesterday and the day before were a horrible day. I ended up being awake for almost a little over 36 hours straight. And when I finally did go to sleep, it was so unrestful. It was awful. And I woke up I had a panic attack in my dreams, which turned into a panic attack in real life, or I woke up and had a panic attack. But either way, I woke up panicking, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was so awful. It was bad. Thank you for the spoon, Sherry. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it was so bad. And it's been a few days, and I'm just having a really hard time resetting myself after, all the things that went on with all the panic attacks that I had the week before. I'm just having a really hard time resetting myself and recentering myself. And I'm trying to rest, and I'm trying to do, good for me things like, warm baths and resting and doing all the self-care stuff. And it seems to be working some, but yeah, it's been. We'll just put it that way. It's just been. Let's see if that was enough pressure for this one. So the bingo cards, if you want to get in on the bingo game on my channel, ooh, that looks really good. Oh, I like that. That's a cool one. Okay, now I got to make 11 more. If you want to get in on the bingo game on my channel, it's really easy. You have to join the Chatty Crafty Guild, which is the Facebook group. It's not called Chatty Crafty Guild. It's just called Chatty Crafty. But for real ease, it's linked in the comments below. Hi from Miami, Annie. Oh my goodness, Annie Jones. I do believe that you are brand new. I'm also Indie Annie Jones. Oh my gosh, that is epic. I love that. That is so perfect. So welcome to the Chatty Crafty Guild. That is so awesome. Glad to have you. This is a very chill, laid back, do however you do channel. There's no expectations for anybody to participate. There's no expectations for anybody to be any more than they actually are. This is a channel where you are who you are, and we accept you, and we appreciate you, and we want you here with us. And we are a fun-loving group of people who really enjoy getting together and crafting. And I do a live stream every Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then the other parts of the year, it's Eastern Standard Time. And, we get together and we craft and we chat and we have a good time. And I honestly believe that some people are bringing cups of wine and their crafts over to the Chatty Crafty on 9:30 p.m. live streams on Friday night. But what we're talking about is the 9:30 p.m. I have been watching you and your visits. Oh, you have? Oh, yay. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad that you've been watching. I do have a couple ollies in the can, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be going to ollies for a while. I really overdid it last Saturday, really severely overdid it. And then couple that with gas prices and the fact that we are not really near any ollies. We have to drive about 20 miles in any direction just to get to an Ollie's. We have several in 20 miles, 25 miles away, but we have to travel. I need to count these out because I don't count those out. I'm going to make more than 12. How many have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be 12, and then this should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, that's 13, so that's 12. All right, there we go. Because I'm making 2 different ones of these. These are going to go in the crafted box. I'm still trying to talk about the, yes, majorly jealous of your visits to Ollie's. I almost drove up to the West Palm for the Joanne fabric bolts. Oh my gosh. Well, when the fabric bolts were there, when I was in West Palm, the gas price was much cheaper at that point. But yeah, those fabric bolts are incredible. I've actually found Draper James fabric bolts, which are normally $22 a yard when they were being sold in retail. I found those at $20 a bolt, and there was like 10 yards on a bolt. So it's like buy less than 1 yard, get 9 yards free. So, hey, Elena, good to see you. Elena in the house. Yay. Welcome to the Chatty Crafty live show, the Thursday afternoon Chatty Crafty live show. This is not a time that I normally go live, but I do have some things that are coming up that I want to talk about. I'm going to get distracted a lot because that's just something I do. I do want to talk about the bingo cards. If you want to join the bingo game, it's really easy. You have to be a member of the Chatty Crafty group on Facebook, which is linked in the description below. And then tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I will post a link, or actually I won't post a link, but moderator assistant is ready to post a link to give you the opportunity to post your bingo cards, and your bingo cards have to be posted up to 5 minutes before the live stream starts. So you have from 9:30 a.m. to 9:25 p.m. to post your bingo cards in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group in order to be considered for the bingo game during the Chatty Crafty live stream on Friday night. And this is going to be an every Friday thing. I've got it set up in the moderator assistant that we're going to just do this every Friday because I think it's going to be fun. I have read some of the ideas that people have had to put on bingo cards, and oh my gosh, they are so funny. I laugh every time I read them, and it's such a joyous thing. And the laughter really is good medicine. And I really enjoy seeing them because it's so funny, because it's also honest. I mean, some of the things that people are putting on the bingo cards is the appearance of the mister, the spritzer. And we've got Eddie. Eddie might appear. These are the best craft scissors I have ever bought. These are, I got these off of Temu, and I actually paid full price for them on Temu, which if you've watched any of my live streams or any of my videos, you know that that's an nearly unprecedented thing. But even full price, they were like less than $8, and they're like the best craft scissors ever. But you can't find them looking for them as craft scissors. These are sold as sheep shears or wool shears. And so that's how you find them on Temu, and it's such a great price. Oh my gosh, I lost the top one. Oh, there it is. Let's see, I had an Ollie's overload yesterday. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you about it later. Oh my gosh, let's just say they had some things I've been wishing for since it all started. Oh, Elena, looks like Elena found some unicorns. Congratulations, Elena. Yay. Yes, both Amira and I would love to see your finds. And that's another thing that goes on the Chatty Crafty Facebook group is that I'm in Florida, so when I do Ollie's, it's Florida Ollie's. And there are a lot of people in the Facebook group that live in other parts of the country that also post what they are finding. So it's kind of a twofer. You get the Florida stores from me, but then you get nationwide. Ooh, I hope that was a bad place to stop saying the word country. But you get nationwide or countrywide. Let's just put it out there. I was saying country. Really and truly, I stopped saying country. I wasn't trying to say that. Yeah, no, that was bad. That was really bad. Anyway, so you get nationwide Ollie's from other people in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group. Now, if I were doing this as a recording, I could edit that out, but no, that one's gonna stay. So that's cool. Oh, look, Annie, we're in Florida. I'm in Central Florida. And that's as specific as I get because if you've been watching, then you probably know that I'm a trauma survivor and my aggressors are still out there. So I am a faceless, nameless YouTube group and Facebook page and Facebook group just because I'm staying faceless and nameless so that it's harder for my aggressors to find me. I mean, if they want to sit there and watch every YouTube channel out there and figure out by my voice who I am, then more power to them at that point. But if I show my face or if I say exactly where I live, then the aggressors can are more likely to be able to find me. So that's why I am, I don't give out my exact location, but I am in Central Florida. I do have a post office box that is in Christmas, Florida, which is close-ish to our house. I wouldn't say it's close, but it's not exactly far either. I did 4 ollies the other day in North Carolina while here dog sitting. Yay, Mary! Woohoo! If you found anything really cool, if you would please put it on the Facebook group, if you're a member of the Facebook group. So, well, my favorite places are in Central Florida, Lakeland and Mount Dora. Oh, Lakeland is a really nice area. There is an Ollie's in Lakeland too, and the Ollie's in Mount Dora. So, yeah, I get that. The Ollie's in Mount Dora is really good, and then the Ollie's in Lakeland can be good, can be bad. It depends on what what mood they're in. And the last time I was there, it was not very good at all. Okay, I'm done with that one. I've made 12 of those. Now I need to make 12 of the other ones. So the bingo card, if you want to participate in the bingo game, it's based on all the silly things that go on in my live streams, whether or not I mention the cricket lamp, whether or not Baby Bear makes an appearance, whether or not I drop something on the floor. It's all things that happen. It's all little tropes that we've developed over the course of time while I do these little YouTube videos. And my live streams are funny and they're fun, and we make things and we suggest things to each other, and we give each other tips and hints, and we're helpful and supportive and all these other good things. So, you know, that's what the bingo card is. And there's a couple bingo cards that have, or there's one bingo card that was posted in the group a while back. I believe Valerie posted it. So there we go. You put it on Facebook. Yay, Mary, thank you. What am I making today? What I'm making today is actually, and I want to see if this one works, because the last time I tried this folder, it didn't work very well. These are embossing folders that I picked up off of Temu. They're just run-of-the-mill embossing folders, but they're, what I'm using them for right now is I'm making items for my Craft With Me, which is another announcement that I'm making. The Craft With Me things are a go. And one of the things that I've done is I've acquired these boxes, and they're 6x6. So the card bases that are in here are A2 card bases. And anybody who wants to do the Craft With Me, it's going to be the last Sunday. We have to talk about this. I'm currently thinking last Sunday of the month. At a specific time that works for people who want to participate. And then every month on the last Sunday of the month, we're going to do this. And you'll get shipped one of these boxes that has enough materials to make definitely 2 A2 cards, because there's going to be 2 A2 envelopes and 2 A2 card bases in here. And then a bunch of other papers and accoutrements and details and things like that you can add to your card. And then it's just going to be a Craft With Me. They had the banner punch boards for $1. Oh, no way. The entire paper making kit with a bucket for $1, a large 12 by 12 binder with Vicky Mouton pages with it for a page coverage for $1. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Elena, you scored in a big way. And thank you very much, Annie. She says, congrats for getting these going. Thank you very much. Yeah, went way over budget. Yeah, but you're saving so much money going broke. Right? So anyway, that's what's going to be in these boxes. And of course, I did the whole put a cautionary label on it, because there's going to be small pieces, like little small gems and things like that in the boxes when they get shipped out. So I put the little caution sign on it. I knew I needed to get these boxes so that was really cool. Got these off of Temu, cheap, you know, I don't pay full price for anything on Temu. I think I got 200 of these for like $3 with the coupons, and they were doing a money off money order, so they were stackable. Oh my gosh, I know so much about Temu. Anyway, so they're gonna have, I'll tell you this, they're gonna have one of these in there. So I've made 12 of these. I've made 12 of these boxes. So the first Craft With Me is gonna be 12 people. And I need to figure out a way to get these boxes to people. And it can't be that I just ship them out like I do with my prizes, because that's going to be too much in shipping for me, because to ship 12 of those boxes out, just in shipping those boxes is going to be $60. And so I have to figure out a way to get this. And I think I have figured out a way to get them to you, but we need to... One of the things that I want to talk about is ways to make sure that the people that really ought to get these are the ones that get them. So anyway, we'll get to that. Right now, I'm just making the embossed papers that are going to go in there. And it's just 67-pound cardstock that I've embossed. In the first embossing folder I did this on, and the other one that I did that on. So jealous, awesome, Freya Hines, Elena. Yeah, Annie is jealous, Elena, that you found those wonderful things. Yeah, that's a lot of boxes. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of boxes and a great price. Love and hate Temu lots. Yes, I agree with that. I do have some tips and tricks to make Temu work better for you. And one of the best ones that I can give you is if you're buying flat things like embossing folders and stickers and what are they called? Stamp sets. That's all you buy in that order. And you don't put another order in for them to ship other things with it. So if you're buying all flat stuff, buy all flat stuff. If you're buying all boxy, chunky stuff, buy all boxy, chunky stuff with nothing small in it, because the bags are terrible and they haven't figured out that they can't ship everything in those stupid, lousy, nasty, awful, rotten, awful, yucky bags. Woo! It's no wonder Temu never offers me a, ooh, I don't know. Does that look good enough? Does that look like a good enough impression? That doesn't really look deep enough, especially up here. That doesn't look like there's enough pressure on it. I think I need to add a piece of paper to it when I run it through. That's not very good. Yeah, that's not, I'm not happy with that one. I'm going to try that one again. I won't do the list of all the things because it's a lot, and many of the things most of us had found, but they just weren't in my stores. Yay! So there's some liquidation distribution justification going on. Woohoo! I was excited when I went in for one thing that wasn't even a craft. Yay! You are brilliant. I love this tip. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, that's I'll say that's lovely with the berries, Elena. Now you know good and well you weren't not leaving out of that store with one of them. Amira, you're great. That's awesome, Amira. All right, so I need to get another piece of paper to do this because that's not deep enough. I need to fold this piece of paper and see if I can get some more pressure on my embossing pad so that I can get that imprint to come out better, because I was not happy with that one. So anyway, here we go. So now I also need to get another piece of this. Well, I think I have one right here. Ooh, I do. Look, I had one right there. I can just put that in that pile. Is it the same size? Yes, it is. Woot, woot. So anyway, you'll get one of those funky ones with this weird texture on it that it's kind of like reptile skin, but it's also kind of like dried desert sand, and then one with the strawberries in it. So that's too funny. Anyway, so this is what I'm doing right now, but the way that we're going to do the craft with me, and I really do want to do the craft with me, and like I said, it's going to be one time a month, and getting the boxes out to people. Those are the things that we need to figure out how that works, because there are definitely people who should be in on the craft with me. People who have been with my channel since like the beginning. Amira, I'm looking at you. But the people that have been with my channel since the beginning of my channel, since way back when I did Nude with a Mane, that was a little bit too much pressure. I bet this one's, I think I need a 1/2 of that. So, well, the imprint looks a little better. It's still kind of faded up there. Maybe that's the embossing folder that's not good, because there's just not enough detail up here in this area of it that you know, it's just, anyway. Oh, another ad. Oop, go away, ad. All right, so I'm going to cut this down to one sheet so that I'm only putting one piece on there. So they also had the E-pack of titanium scissors from Scott for $7.99 and a 2-pack for $6.99 from Fiskars. Woo! Yay! How long on YouTube? I have been on YouTube for 7 months now. I've been monetized since November. I got my first quote-unquote paycheck in December, a whopping $103. Woo! And you can tell March was a bad month for me, because in February I got $226. March, which was 3 days longer, I only got $156. So, you know, it's at the whim of the people who watch, and it really is ad revenue. And the more people who watch my videos, that's the more ad revenue that I get. And if people sit there and put my videos on as emotional support background noise, then, you know, I get rewatches and I get, you know, more ad revenue that way. So if you have the wherewithal to do something of that nature, I would appreciate it. But I want to figure out, I figured out I think I figured out how I'm going to get these marketed, because my website's not up and running yet. I don't think it's going to be up and running anytime soon. I do have a domain, but it's not working yet. In fact, I have 2 domains. I actually have Chatty Crafty and Onaric Art Studios. But Whatnot will let me do this for 8%. And you can actually also give me tips on Whatnot if you want to support the channel another way. So I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to sell these on Whatnot. And Whatnot will also calculate the shipping for everything and then just send me the links to all of the things to print out, so I don't have to keep up with shipping or anything like that. Whatnot does all that for me, which is really cool. Not sponsored by Whatnot either. But I just found out about Whatnot just from reading through reseller pages on Facebook. So I think those are going to be posted on Whatnot for sale, but I don't want just anybody to buy them. I mean, there are definitely, like, I can think of 10, 12 people off the top of my head that I want to make sure get one of those boxes so that they can craft with me. So that's the craft with me selling, getting them outsold to people who want to do the craft with me. The next question is how to actually do the craft with me. I know Bone Tired Travelers, if you're watching this now or if you're watching it in the replay crew, please let me know how you do the side-by-side crafting with because I know I've watched you do side-by-side crafting where you have 2 people crafting at the same time and it's being advertised or being broadcast on YouTube the same way, because I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, so that's with 1 piece of paper. I think that's about as good as this particular embossing folder is going to get. It's not horrible, but I've seen better embossing folders. But I've already started with those, so now I'm stuck doing the strawberries. So we'll keep on keeping on with the strawberries. I need to put that back underneath there so I can get the record, keep them straight. I love Whatnot. Okay, Mary, you know what Whatnot is. Definitely, Elena. Speaking of which, please do a thumbs up to support the channel. Yes, thank you, Elena. I appreciate that, and thank you for everybody who's done a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Amir, people leave with the item. I saw what they had left to pick up my daughter and left with 2 cards. Oh my gosh, Elena. Yay, you, Elena. Right on. That's amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing your haul on the Chatty Crafty Facebook group. That is going to be amazing. So the craft with me, that's how I want to do it. I would like to do it, if at all possible, I would like to broadcast it on Facebook. Now, there's some logistic thing, not Facebook, YouTube. Too many websites now. I'm trying to keep them all straight in my head, and my brain's just not really coordinated with my mouth right now because of everything that's been going on in my life. And I'm trying. If I say it wrong, people, please just bear with me, because I know I've said it wrong, and I'll come back and try and fix it. I went live daily for almost a year during the shutdown. Oh my gosh, Annie, wow. Okay, that's more chutzpah and more spoons than I have. There's no way I could do that. I suffer from severe chronic CPTSD, and although that was redundant, and panic disorder, anxiety disorder. I have to really protect my spoons. I did have another I keep saying it wrong. I just dropped something on the floor. What did I drop? Oh, I don't know what it was. Something just fell down. Oh well. Another thing fell down beside the desk. Yeah, my husband, I dropped so many things beside the desk that my husband bought me a set of these so that I can get down there and pick the things up when I can. Oops, I just woke up Baby Bear. He's sitting there looking at those going, what are those, Mom? And get them away from me. I'm sorry, baby man. I'm sorry, little boy. You were all happily asleep up there. But no, I already pressed that one. Oh, let's see. You can record the Zoom video and then send you a link which you could upload to YouTube. Oh, Amira. Excellent. Oh, I love that. Okay, all right. That's that's too cool. Because then we could do because Zoom would be easier to keep track of. Really and truly, Zoom would be much easier to keep track of. Zoom has triggery effects for me. I'm going to have to try and work on that, because we did some things on Zoom at the beginning of lockdown. And, that we all know that my teaching career ended because of lockdown and because of being so many things. The final trauma was because of the COVID thing, because I'm autistic. And that was never a problem until I had to be social, when I could go in and teach, and that's all I had to do was teach. I did fine. But when I had to be social, my autism just blew up and annihilated me, and people didn't know what was going on. And, you know, like the lady in Dollar Tree who said, I don't know if y'all know that. And some of you, Annie, I don't know if you were listening when I talked about that. StreamYard. What is StreamYard, Annie? Oh, I need to know more about StreamYard. That sounds like a broadcast thing. Although I do like the idea of being able to upload it to YouTube later. So, I mean, Zoom right now has my biggest vote on that. But that's what we're talking about, how to make this craft with me thing work. But, yeah, when I was in Dollar Tree, the last time I went into a Dollar Tree, because this is what ended Dollar Tree for me, is I had an anxiety attack inside the Dollar Tree, got up to the register, and the woman looked at me and asked me if I had to go to the bathroom. That is how poorly the United States of America does things with people who have mental health issues. I mean, she had no idea what was going on, what the look on my face meant, so she defaulted to, I had to go to the bathroom, when it was a full-on panic attack, a full-on anxiety attack, which turned into a full-on panic attack when I got back to the car. And so, you know, during COVID, when my autism started coming out and I had to be social with people, which is something I'm not good at, I don't do it well. I mean, if you see me in real life, you're like, wow, you're not the same person that does these videos that I watch on YouTube. But yeah, I am. But see, the difference is right now I'm in my safe space in my house and doing my crafting things and talking to words on a screen. I'm not talking to actual people. I'm talking to words on a screen. And it is significantly different when you're talking to words on a screen than for me when I can hear people's voices and see their faces and see their body language and listen to the words that they say, because quite honestly, very often that is 4 different messages. Their body is saying one thing, their face is saying another thing, their words are saying another thing, and their tone is saying another thing. And that just confuses the spittle-tittle out of me. That's not the word I'm thinking. I'm thinking something else, but I do try to keep the language off of my channel, because I don't want people to not watch my channel because of language. I want to be, you know, inviting and welcoming to everybody. On Whatnot, it's auctions. You give a time and you go live. Yes, and I already have a time to go live on April 5th, Sunday. April 5th at 4 p.m. I've already set that up. You can subscribe and post a live stream in 3 platforms. Is that what StreamYard is? Oh, ho, ho. So I can subscribe and post it live in up to 3 platforms, so we can do it on Zoom. If we do it on YouTube, if I go from Zoom to YouTube, I'm not going to be able to watch the comments on YouTube as well as what's going on Zoom. So that might be another thing that we need to look at logistically, because I don't want people to come in and start saying nasty things and me not be able to flip them out immediately, which I've never had the problem with. Knock on wood. Where's wood? Where's real wood? I need real wood. This is real wood. Knock, knock, knock. Okay, so I have now knocked on real wood, but I really haven't had a problem with trolls on my live streams or on my YouTube channel. I've had a couple. I mean, a couple of trolls have come in and made comments on channels videos, but they've never come into my live stream, which is good. And I don't want that to happen, because like I said, I want this to be a welcoming and encouraging and, you know, peaceful and you know, serene place for people to come and be who they are. I mean, that's the most important thing to me. Authenticity is absolutely vital to me. So you can subscribe and post a live stream. I went live every day during the shutdown because I was having panic attacks. Oh my gosh, Annie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh no, I can imagine. I really can. I can empathize with you completely on that one. Why don't you set up moderators to deal with the chat so you don't have to deal with them? I do have a couple of moderators, but I don't know how I know how moderation works on YouTube, but I don't have any funds to pay anybody to do anything. It would have to be completely voluntary, which is why I've never asked it. I used to choose a friend to be my moderator and would eliminate any trolls. That was a good thing to do, Annie. That's Easter people may not. Oh! Arr. I did not even think about the fact that that's Easter. Volunteers. I think Elena just volunteered to be a moderator. So are you saying I need volunteers, or are you two volunteering? That would be the question. But yeah, you're right, Mary. I need to relook at that. Maybe I'll do it on Saturday instead, Saturday the 4th. See, the thing is, I have to do it within the 9 days that I signed up for Whatnot this morning because, again, I can't sleep. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. I don't sleep at night because darkness is terrifying for me. So I stay awake all night during the darkness. And I'm supposed to sleep during the day, but because of everything that's going on and because I just cannot shut my brain off, I should be asleep right now, and I'm not. And I'm not even tired, which really is awful. I need to pick up some diphenhydramine at some point in time. I don't like using drugs to go to sleep. I really don't. But, you know, at some point in time, it's going to be, I need to get some sleep. Lots gotta check the date. Wait, what is, well, lol's gotta check the date. Yeah, I know. Easter's not a thing in this house. It's really not. Christmas really shouldn't be a thing in this house, but we do it anyway because we have fun. We like Christmas, but yeah, Easter's not a thing in this house. It's just not, because it's only my husband and I ever, and I will cook Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, it started raining at some point in time. Good thing I have the window closed. But I will cook Thanksgiving dinner because yay Thanksgiving. I will cook Christmas dinner because yay Christmas, but I don't cook Easter because, you know, I've already cooked twice. I'm done. I need to conserve my spoons for other things. So Easter just doesn't come up. Girl, I get it. I only sleep 4 hours a day and have a full-time job. Oh my gosh, Annie, I'm so sorry. Laugh out loud, lol. But I just warned people I suck at typing and spelling, so I might need a translator, lol. Also have to check mini attitude. I get that, Elena. I really do. Yeah. I mean, I really don't care what people say in my chat. I'm not one of those, oh, you have to say it this way or you have to be this way. The only thing that I care about is that you have to be courteous. You have to be kind. You have to accept people exactly as they are, exactly the way they come at you. And, you know, you have to be authentic. And if it's your authenticity to, you know, behave in a certain way, then as long as that way is not offensive to other people, which is why I don't curse. I know that there are a lot of people that get offended by curse words, so I don't curse on my channel because I don't want to offend people who might be watching. So, love my job, work at the United Way, helping people in need. Oh, that is so cool, Annie. That is really, really cool. I haven't been able to work in 3.5 years, and for that matter, I really don't leave my house very much. I'm really, really hoping that I didn't kill Saturdays at Ollie's for me, because if I did, if I messed that up by going to too many Ollie's last Saturday while I was dealing with all of the other things going on with the customer service phone calls and the panic attacks, I'm going to be very sad at myself. I did mention, and now that it's raining, I really don't want to go. I did mention to my husband as a possibility of going to one of them today, just one, just pip out, pip back. But he's not really keen on the idea. And now that it's raining, I'm not really keen on the idea because Floridians cannot drive in the rain. Oh my gosh. That's just, no. Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through that. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, I've been a shut-in for 3.5 years now. I will grudgingly go to doctor's appointments. I will go to therapy appointments. And it's not even so much grudgingly go to therapy appointments because I see the value in therapy. My psychiatrist is, completely online, so I don't have to worry about going. In fact, one of my therapists is online, the other one is in person. I don't mind going to those, but leaving my house for any other reason is no, full stop, screech, not going to happen. You know, it's the horse running up to the fence and stopping kind of thing. I have a truck driver's mouth. There you go, Mary. Oh, let's see. I change it all the time, but I speak sailor with a truck driver dialect in a construction worker accent. That's the way I say it, but I change them all the time as to what order they're in. Sending you big virtual. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate the hugs. I really, really do. So I need to look into Zoom. I know how Zoom works because we used Zoom for school, so I'm already ahead of the game on that one. But like I said, using it for school is triggering for me. But we didn't use Zoom for very long. We switched over to Teams pretty quickly. It's just, I'm wary of Zoom because it's so easy for people to pop in and see it. Sending you a big virtual hug. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah, American Craft birthday package just got here. Yay, Elena! I will be right back. I have to get it at the door. There you go. Yay, Elena. Yay, happy birthday, happy late birthday, Elena. It turns out that Elena and I are birthday buddies. We didn't know that. We share the same birthday. I think that is so cool. So, yeah. But anyway, the prizes. Oh, I didn't even talk about the prizes for the bingo game. Hold on. I got to find a place to put down my machine because I don't need it anymore. I've done all the embossing I'm going to do right now. That's going to fall down. When you hear a huge crash, my embossing machine fell to the floor because it's stacked on a pile over there. Happy birthday. Yeah, it was March 22nd. That was our birthday. So I hope Elena, well, I mean, Elena pointed it out in chat, so it's not like it's a secret or anything, but yeah, our birthdays were March 22nd. So it was really cool. It's really cool to find out that that one of the Chatty Crafty Guild is a fellow birthday member. Woot, 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 woot. So it's been a little while since our birthdays, but still fun to celebrate. Still very much fun to celebrate. So the prizes for the bingo game are, one of these are called artist trading cards, which I didn't know anything about until Amira said something about it on Facebook. This is not school. This is way better because it's crafty. Yay! And you can set a password and have a waiting room to let people in. Yay! That's true. I totally forgot about the waiting room idea. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know this is not school. I know it's not school, but there are things that trigger me that are school adjacent, and Zoom has been one of them. So, but I really want to do this crafting thing. That one came off. That one's not supposed to be down there. It's supposed to be up there. But I really want to do the craft with me thing. I really think that's going to be an awful lot of fun. I really, really do. So yeah, these are the prizes for the bingo game. These are just artist trading cards, and I have been asked if I would signing the one that you win if you want to play the bingo game, but Chatty Crafty. It's not going to be signed my real name because I just go by Chatty Crafty in this. And then this is a flower that it's come to be called my signature, because this is my signature flower, because I have been drawing the same permutation of a flower since as long as I can remember. As ever and ever and ever. Thank you, Mary, for the happy belated birthdays for us. But as ever and ever and ever as I can remember, I have been drawing this flower. And so these are called the signature flower, and this is ATC 4 and ACT 10. Those are the two that are signature flowers. And my very, very first artist trading card that I ever made, this is ATC 1. This is my very, very, very first ever journal page, and it's a junk journal page, and these are all things that have come from live streams that I've done. So this is one of the ones. This is ATC card number 1 right there. That's the very first one that I ever did, and it's also the very first one that I ever put a second stem on. Up until this point, it's always been one stem, and then this is just my thing. And in Chatty Crafty style, when I go to punch the holes in it and stick it in the binder, it's upside down. I mean, this is just Chatty Crafty style. This is the vibes that you get from the Chatty Crafty live streams. I totally did the whole thing upside down, and it's funny. It's funny. It sounds like a blast. It is a blast crafting together. Yeah. Happy belated birthday. It sounds like a blast crafting together. Yes, Mary, I agree. So yes, Amira, I agree with Mary too. It does sound like a blast. And then I'm not going to give this one away because this one is terrible. This is proof positive that you have to wait for the watercolor to dry before you put embossing powder on it, because if you don't, then the embossing powder sticks to the wet watercolor too. This was the third ATC card that I ever did. But these are other ones that I'm going to give away. This one's got spoons and teapots and some sugar on it, and then this one is the little Yeti, and then I've got another little Yeti one there. This is no, I take that back. This is 01, so that one must be 02. So I'm not going to give this one away. I'm going to keep this one because I'm going to keep 01. But so this one is Chatty. This one's number 11. But yeah, this is the prize for the bingo. If you win the bingo game, then you get one of these sent to you in an envelope in the mail. So it's super easy, and there can be as many winners as there are. And the whole point of that is to make your little bingo card, and it has to be posted in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group between 9:30 a.m. tomorrow and 9:25 p.m. Those are Eastern Daylight Time times tomorrow, to be used in in the live stream, because you have to have your bingo card posted before the live stream starts. And it's a standard 5x5 with the square in the middle free. And then during, you can shout bingo when you get a line or all four corners or a diagonal or whatever. And at the end, there will be another one that opens up at like 11 o'clock, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Friday as well, for you to post your finished bingo cards. And you can do them electronically, you can do them physically, where you've got an actual printout and you check them off as they happen, however you want to post it. And that post won't close until 9:30 p.m. on Sunday, to let the replay crew have enough time to watch the video, the live stream from Friday, so that they can determine whether or not their bingo card has been filled and how much of it gets filled. Be right back. The dog is freaking out. Oh no, Mary, I hope the dog is okay. I hope it's nothing horrible. I hope that, you know, we look forward to seeing you back here. So this is probably one of my favorites. I really had a lot of fun making this one with the little yoga frog. I really did. And this was using my little glitter pens that I like so much. And these are using my current favorite set of pens that I got. They're Just Art. The glitter pens are Just Art too. J-U-S-A-R-T, Just Art. And they're not linked in this one, but they are linked in some other ones if you want to go shopping for them and using the links that I've given, which are affiliate links. So I get a teeny tiny little bit of money for it if you do it. Teeny tiny. I mean, it's like 3.5%. It's just a tiny amount of money, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. But yeah, so I've got these ATCs. These are going to be the bingo prizes that are going to be given away. I'm going to look into setting up a Zoom for the craft with me, because I think that would be neat. With the Zoom, and it's going to be, people are going to be able to talk, and people are going to be able to interact with everybody. I probably won't talk very much the first one. I'll just let everybody else talk, because I mean, I talk nonstop. I talk nonstop during my live streams. So I'll take a break and let other people do the talking, which I'm totally fine with. But it's important that if you want to be involved in the craft with me, you have to have a top-down camera, because I can't see your faces, because that will throw me. And if I can see your faces, and then it's going to be a bad scene for me. So you have to be able to use a top-down camera for the Zoom and have your crafting stuff in front of you, so that you're just crafting with the things. So what we're seeing during the Zoom is you doing the crafting and us just having a great time sitting there chatting together. So yeah, that's another one of the things. So I've gone from 17 to 8 viewers. So apparently people are like, well, we're done with this one. But yeah, so, but what I wanted to, the last thing that I want is, I want suggestions on how to make sure. One of the things that I have not figured out yet is how to make sure that, I mean, there, you can think, I've got 12 of these boxes. I'm going to keep one of them. So there's 11 going out. How do we make sure that the people that really, really, really should have these boxes are the ones that get it, considering that I'm selling them on Whatnot rather than any other platform that I can control the people that are watching? So that's one of my logistics questions that I have not figured out yet. Another logistic question about the craft with me that I haven't figured out yet is what time we're going to be able to do that, because I don't want to do it at a time that's going to be inconvenient for people. Now, these can only be shipped to the United States of America because shipping prices are insane. And I apologize for people who are watching from other countries, because I know that I have a couple viewers from Mexico. I know I have one from Europe somewhere, and I know I have one from India. I apologize to you that I can't help you with that. I mean, Poopy Pants is doing his darndest to isolate us from everybody. And one of the ways that he's doing that is making it so that other countries don't allow us to ship things there without insanely high add-on monies. So I can't ship it anywhere else. I'm stuck shipping these to the United States of America and her territories. Now, that does include APOs and FPOs. There's nothing in this box that's going to be declined by an APO or an FPO. I do want to ship these out as soon as possible, because I want the first one to be done at the end of April, like I said. So, you'll hear my Bronx accent. That's okay. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm gonna stay quiet. Y'all can talk about that if you want to. Those are the logistics questions that I have. I want to make sure that the people that get these, that the people that should get them. I don't want them to just go to random people, and then the people who want to participate don't have the opportunity to. Zoom, according to Amir, that was one of the questions, is how do I keep other people out? The waiting room, that's a perfect answer to that. So thank you, Amir, for that one. I purchased acrylic markers on Temu. They're on the way. Yay, Lynette, yay! Yay! That's cool. I'm totally fine with you not using my affiliate links on in the shop with me things. I really am, because they're so much cheaper if you buy them from Temu. They really, really are, especially if you play the calendar game and all the other things, especially if you have Get 100 that your Temu account lets you utilize. Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100. It's the same promotion, but there's two different doorways to get to it. Let's see. So Annie, you're from Queens, but Cuban parents. Right on. Very cool, Annie. Yay! Very, very cool. Yay, why not? So that's cool. I purchased it. Yeah, so that's very cool. But yeah, so there's some things that still need to be figured out by the end of April. We need to figure out how to make sure that the people who should get these. We need to figure out what would be a decent price for these. Shipping's going to be about $5, probably about $6, and that's going to be calculated by Whatnot, by me telling them how much this box weighs. But I mean, right now with all the paper that's in it, it's still probably only about 6 ounces. So even when I get all the accoutrements in it, it's going to be less than a pound. So that's a good thing, because the prices start going way up once you get to a pound. Whatnot won't be able to, but as a first-time seller, you won't have a following, so just let us know when. True, but on all the reseller accounts that I've seen a lot of them say that in their first auction, in their first Whatnot thing, they have tons of people watching, and in their second one, they have almost nobody, because apparently Whatnot really promotes them the first time, which is what I want to be sure of. Got to go have a meeting. Thanks for a lively lunch. Oh, thank you, Annie. I hope you have a great rest of your day and stay dry. I don't know if it's raining down where you are, but it's raining up here. So stay dry and be safe. And it was nice, wonderful, nice to chat with you. It was so nice to chat with you so much. So have a great rest of your day. Bye, Annie. Yeah, but we have to figure these things out. So I just wanted to put out there that was what I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing. That's where I am. That's what I'm working on. I already have 12 of these made. Like I said, I'm keeping one, but I already have 12 of them. I haven't put all the rest of the little accoutrements in there, and I need to put these in there too, so that each one gets one of each of these. But yeah, that's what we need to figure out. So that was the bingo game. That was the I'm trying to figure out if I covered everything, because if I don't cover everything that I have in my... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold that thought. I got to walk out of my craft room for just a moment. I realized I don't have something with me. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. I got to walk right out here. Just one quick second. Just right out to the hallway, and I got to walk over to this pile of stuff, and I got to grab this thing right here. Right there, just like that. Walk back over here. Okay, I have to do this because I have to make sure that I do this. Otherwise, I can get a ding on YouTube, and I don't want to get any dings on YouTube. I mean, my channel is small but growing, and I want to keep it that way, so I have to do this. Oh, baby bear came down. You follow me everywhere, don't you, baby man? I know. You didn't know Mommy was coming back, did you? You have to move. You can't be in my chair. Baby boy. We have to have a discussion about this. That's Mommy's chair. You have to go back up there. Go on. Go up there. You don't have to get up in your bed because I'm done crafting. But I have to show this because it's in my thumbnail. So, oh, look at the beautiful tulip paints. Ooh, this is so cool. But since I put it in my thumbnail, I had to show it. Otherwise, somebody could say, oh, she had something in her thumbnail that she didn't show on her channel. There we go. That's done. So, Elena, sadly, only one item came and it's broken. Oh, no. Oh, I had no idea when I started, so I stopped. See you, Annie. I'm not sure what the... There, oh, he's fallen. He's huffing and puffing. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Oh, he moved his head. he had this look on his face like, seriously, Mom, you got up. You made me think you were getting up, and now I'm back in my bed. He's so funny. So, yeah. So, anyway... thank you, Amira, for the support on the thing that I had to show because it's part of my thumbnail. It's like I needed a picture to put in my thumbnail, and I knew where that was, so I figured I'd just do that. Anyway, so I talked about the bingo game. I talked about the shop with me. I talked about some of the logistics of how to do, not shop with me, craft with me. I talked about some of the logistics about how to do the craft with me. I showed the stupid thing that's in my thumbnail so that I don't get a ding for not showing what's in my thumbnail. Talked about logistics. So there we are. I'll be live again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, like I always am. And if y'all come up with anything, if you want to type it out so that you can copy and paste it into whatever the chat is tomorrow. So if you think of anything, you can just copy and paste it into the chat so that we can see it, so you don't have to wait and type it then. That would be perfect, because that was another reason that I wanted to do this now, so that if you come up with anything, then it's not a whole big deal. Oh, my hands are just waving all over the place over there. I just caught out of the corner of my eye my hands waving all over the place. Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway, that's where I'm going to end this. It's been 48 minutes. This is a strangely short live stream for me, but I didn't want to stay on for too totally terribly long time. I just wanted to get these made and go over the few things that I wanted to talk about. So I'll see y'all everybody tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I hope that everybody has an excellent, wonderful, safe, whatever rest of the Thursday. And you're welcome, Amira. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my channel. I cannot thank you enough, Amira. I really can't. You and everybody who's been with me since the beginning, I wouldn't still be doing the YouTube. I would still be here. I would still be a human being, you know, I would still be around, but I would not be on YouTube if you hadn't been there and supported me from the start. And I just can't thank you enough. I really can't. I appreciate you so much. So, and you're welcome, Mary. I appreciate it. Yes, it was great seeing everybody, and it was great seeing you, Amira. It's been a while, and I'm so glad you were here. And I will see everybody tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and big hugs to everybody, and cheers, and happy crafting, and thank you, Amira. I saw the happy to support me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love your stuff on your videos, so yay. Keep on keeping on, Amira, because you have great videos. So see everybody. Bye.